praise and all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright. So I'm going to do the 21st Psalm tonight. It's a little shorter, and it's mainly because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Got a little bit of an itchy throat. So, through the Spirit, going to get through the 21st Psalm tonight, starting at verse 1. It says, "The king shall joy in thy strength, O Yahweh, and in thy salvation how greatly shall he rejoice." And the king referring to King David. And you got to understand, when King David's talking about salvation, he's talking about the future. All right, because King David, ain't nobody had received salvation yet, So he knew about reincarnation, regeneration. The prophets of old understood this, right? So that's what salvation is. Nobody's been raised up or received salvation yet. All right? You know what? Let me really quick through the Spirit. Let me just look up that word salvation. Curious to say what it says in the blue letter. All right. So the word salvation, it means saving, help, deliverance, health, welfare. All right. Let me see what the Strong's. Let me see. So salvation literally means to be delivered or to be helped. So we know that nobody's been delivered, because what are you going to be delivered from? You're going to be delivered from nuclear fire. If you're still on this earth when World War III happens and you receive salvation, that means you'll be delivered by the chariot, which are instruments of salvation, what you call the UFO. All right? And I just never looked that word up, so there it is. Verse 2. "Thou hast given him his heart's desire, and has not withholden the request of his lips." Selah. Talking about Yahweh has given King David his heart's desire. Verse 3. "For thou preventest him with the blessings of goodness. Thou settest a crown of pure gold on his head." So he didn't hold nothing back from his servant David. Yahweh set him up as king of Israel. Verse 4. "He asked life of thee, and thou gavest it him, even length of days forever and ever." And that's because King David is of the elect. So we know that the elect are going to live. They're going to be immortal. All the Israelites are going to be immortal. But the elect, starting out with the prophets, we're going to get changed before we die. Our bodies will change when we go up in a chariot, and we won't taste death. All right? But the Israelites that die on this side, the 2/3, they're still going to be immortal in the kingdom. All right? Where we at? Verse 5. "His glory is great in thy salvation. Honor and majesty hast thou laid upon him. For thou hast made him most blessed forever. Thou hast made him exceeding glad with thy countenance." For the king trusteth in Yahweh, and through the mercy of the Most High he shall not be moved. Because we've read it in a couple lessons, this week. Hey, if you're of the elect, you can't be plucked out of the hands of the Father. We're immovable. All right? Lord's will, I'm in that number, immovable. Meaning nothing can shake the elect. Nothing can take us out of this ministry. Nothing can take us out of this truth. Nothing can keep us from our reward from the Most High, which will be ultimately salvation, being delivered. All right? Verse 8. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thine right hand shall find out those that hate thee. And that's what it's going to do. And what's the hand is dealing with Yahweh Shai, right? Let me see if I can get Isaiah 53:1. Isaiah 53:1. Who hath believed our report, and whom is the arm of Yahweh revealed? So the arm of Yahweh is Yahweh Shai. And who's the hand that's going to deliver us? It's going to be Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai and the angels, and they're going to deliver the elect, starting out with the prophets. It's 21. It says, thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. So the right hand is Yahweh Shai. He sits at the right hand of the Father, right? Does it not say that? The scriptures say he sits at the right hand of the Father. So let's get that verse real quick. Let's get Mark 14:62. 14:62, it says, and Yahweh Shai said, I am, and ye shall see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven. And the clouds are the chariots, right? That's how Yahweh Shai is coming back, on a chariot, on what you call a UFO. And he's coming back like in that fashion to deliver the elect, starting out with the Lord's prophets. All right? So that's that right hand of power, right? That's why when I read in Psalms, what did it say? In verse 8, thine hand shall find out all thine enemies, thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Yeah, we know, this is how you know we're the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because we have many enemies. We're hated just like Yahweh Shai was hated for the true doctrine. People don't like the truth, right? We become their enemies because we tell them the truth. Like it tells you that in, Philippians 4:12 maybe? No. Let me see, what is that? Let me see, let me grab this precept. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Galatians. Galatians is where I should have went. 4:16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? So the Lord's prophets, the Lord's servants, King David, Yahweh Shai, we become your enemy because we're telling you the truth. The Christian church, they don't become your enemy. They're not anyone's enemy. They love everybody. And everybody loves them. Everybody who's in the church, they welcome anybody. You could be any heritage. You can be any color. You could be any, and really you can be any color in this ministry too, but it goes back to the spirit. But you can have any belief system, they're okay with respecting all religions. They don't have no enemies. But the men who hold the truth, the men who stand stiffly for the true names, we have enemies. Because why? Because we tell people the truth. And they want to be stuck on the lies they've been taught, so they don't receive the truth. And that's okay, because we know the prophecy. We know it's supposed to be that way. All right? But Yahweh Shai is going to find... he's going to find out... He's going to find out those that hate thee. He's going to find out all thine enemies, like we just read in Psalm, all right? 21 and 8. But let me grab this real quick. Matthew 10 and 34. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So he's coming with war. He's coming to mess our enemies up. And Yahweh is going to send him to do this. And he's going to, when he comes back, he's going to do two things. He's going to deliver the elect, which will be, we'll have salvation in that day. And he's going to destroy the wicked. He's going to find out our enemies. He's going to find out those that hate thee, like we just read. Let's read Revelation 1 and 7. It makes me think of this. It says, Behold, he cometh with clouds, this Yahweh Shai, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so. So be it. So when we read this verse, it says, every eye is going to see him, even the ones that pierced him. You got to think about it. Who pierced Yahweh Shai? It was the Edomites in the Roman Empire. So the Romans who pierced Yahweh Shai, who were reincarnated also, they're going to see when he comes back because of reincarnation. They're those same men that put him up on the cross, crucified him, ridiculed him, mocked him. They're going to witness his coming. And he's coming back with a sword. And he's not going to meet you as a man like it tells you in the scripture. He came as a lamb the first time, a gentle lamb. But he's coming back as a fierce man of war. Like the Lion of Judah is one of his titles. Let's get that real quick. Isaiah 47 and 3. It says, Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? He's not going to meet his enemies as a man. He's going to take vengeance. You see? And it even tells you who he's talking about. And if you read the first verse, it says, Come down and sit in the dust, which is confusion. O virgin daughter of Babylon, which that's America. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So Yahweh Shai is talking about coming back and fucking up these modern Babylonians, which are you Americans. This is Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Right? So, talks about that in Psalms 137 too. Let's get that real quick. 137 and 7 maybe. So it says, Verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the sons of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So it's the children of Edom, the sons of Edom, which you fast forward to our current time, and the sons of Edom are the people who are ruling Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, which is America. And you do have Edomites from different countries because, obviously countries like Russia and a lot of the European countries are Edomite countries. But the daughter of Babylon that's going to be destroyed is referring specifically to America. All right? Let's go back to Psalms 21. And I'm at verse 9. It says, thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. Yahweh shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. All right, so that's nuclear war. He's going to devour them with nuclear fire. The spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to be in the missiles. All right. Verse 10. Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the sons of men. Yeah, that's talking about their children, the seed, are going to be destroyed. What's that verse? The wicked are increased for the sword. Let me get that real quick. Yeah, it's in Psalms 37. It says, oh no, that's not the one. Oh, it's Job. That's what I wanted. Job 27 and 14, it says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. This is talking about the wicked. Right? Who's the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4 tells you who the wicked is, which are the Edomites. So when the Edomites increase, they only increase for the sword. They're multiplied for the sword, meaning for war, for destruction. Psalm 21 and 11. For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. And that's going into the micro C hit. All right. That mischievous device they're going to try and put in all the people in all the world is that micro C hit. I just saw an article today, fresh article, talking about how they're starting human trials for Elon Musk's Neuralink. Right? Those are things they're getting ready to kickstart that. So this wicked device is at the doorstep. We used to say right around the corner, but now it's at the doorstep. Brings me to remembrance in Job 5 and 12. It tells you, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You see? So Yahweh is going to disappoint that plan, the New World Order, the Great Reset. They're going to try and chip everyone, but Yahweh's not going to let that enterprise be fully performed. It tells you in Job when their belly is full, when they're eating, when their belly is full, that's when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to fuck up their plans. in so many words. All right. So, Laki, I'm not feeling that great. That's why I'm just kind of honestly struggling through this lesson, because I just feel I've been fatigued all day. Something going around. I'm getting better, but I'm still, my energy's down. Psalm 21 and 12. Therefore, thou shalt make them turn their back when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. And what are those arrows referring to? Those are the arrows that are going to be shot to the ends of the world, which are those missiles. Let's get those arrows. The understanding of those arrows is in 2 Ezra 16:16. Let's see. Well, 13. 2 Ezra 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So that's what the arrows is referring to, because these arrows that are going to be shot from to the ends of the world, that's why they call them intercontinental ballistic missiles, because those things can go from one continent to another continent and cause destruction. And I'm going to jump down to, well, let's go to 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. So what's going to consume the foundation of the earth? The arrows, which are the missiles. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. So those arrows, those missiles, when they're shot out, there's not another button you can press to retract them and to bring them back. No, once they're shot, they're shot. It's a done deal. And that's why here's Ezra's account of reincarnation, because when Ezra saw the vision of the missiles, he was scared. He said he was so scared. He said, "Woe is me!" In verse 17, "Woe is me! Who will deliver me in those days?" So he understood. They understood reincarnation. All right. I started this out with King David speaking about reincarnation. Right. Let's see. But the men who understand this truth, we understand the reincarnation, the regeneration. King David understood it. Ezra understood it. We understand it. Because why else would he say, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, when he saw the vision of the future? Because he understood reincarnation. All right. Psalm 21 and verse 13 says, "Be thou exalted, Yahweh, in thine own strength, so will we sing and praise thy power." So there it is. King David was saying, hey, we're going to praise the power. What's the power? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yahweh is worthy of all praises. And that's what it is, man. I'm going to go ahead and close out. I hope the lesson was edifying. I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rukah, Kodash. Double honors goes out to the other apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the elect. Shalom.